Hello everyone and welcome back to another stunning video of Tech Revealer. A lot of you guys would be thinking of upgrading your iPhone to a newer one or simply switching from Android to iPhone, but the main hurdle that comes in between is that whether you should go for the iPhone 14 or the newer iPhone 15, and that which of these devices is the best when considering features and specifications without compromising on price and affordability. So today we are back again with an interesting comparison between the standard iPhone 14 and 15, where we will discuss the similarities and differences between both devices. Apart from this, if you want to see the comparison between the iPhone 14 Pro Max and iPhone 15 Pro Max respectively, you can also see that by clicking on the I button which is popped up in the video or the link mentioned in the description. So without any further delay, let's begin with our video. Starting off from the design and colors, iPhone 14 is featuring 6 gorgeous color options, which includes a midnight black, a rosy starlight, a product red, a light blue, and a light pink. On the other hand, iPhone 15 color options include a black, blue, green, yellow, and pink. Next up, heading towards the design, both the iPhone 14 and 15 will feature a glass front protected by a strong and durable ceramic sheet. The back would be made up of glass with textured matte finish and an aluminum frame running throughout both devices. Talking about the weight, iPhone 14 and 15 will be pretty much the same with 1 gram decrease, as iPhone 14 is weighed around 172 grams and iPhone 15 is weighed at 171 grams. Both devices come with IP68 dust and water resistance, which is up to 6 meters deep for 30 minutes. The major upgrade and difference is that the traditional single function mute switch of iPhone 14 is replaced with the programmable action button of the iPhone 15, allowing users to set it to match their preferences. The cool thing about action button is that you can quickly switch between apps, launch the camera, turn the flashlight on and off, and many other options as well. So as far as the design is concerned, both devices are pretty much the same with minor changes in dimensions and external features. Moving towards the display, both iPhone 14 and 15 will be working on a Super Retina XDR OLED technology, providing an exceptional viewing experience, but the sad part is that iPhone 15 is still with 60Hz of refresh rate, which is the same as the previous iPhone 14 and the older iPhone 13 and 12 respectively. The major difference and upgrade has been made in the display brightness, as iPhone 15 now sports 1000 nits of HPM brightness, having an edge over the iPhone 14's 800 nits of HBM brightness, and the peak brightness now reaches up to 2000 nits on the iPhone 15 and 1000 nits on the iPhone 14. The increased brightness of iPhone 15 clearly means that the display will be much more visible and brighter even in bright sunlight. So if any of you people spend more time outdoors with your phone, then the iPhone 15 could be a more suitable option. Another small update is that the pixel density or PPI is almost the same, with a slight increase on the iPhone 15. Heading towards the performance, there had been a major upgrade in the power, as the iPhone 15 will be now powered by the industry's leading Apple A16 Bionic chipset, working on upgraded 4nm technology with 6 cores and clock speeds up to 3.46 GHz. iPhone 14 on the other hand is powered by the Apple A16 Bionic chipset, which was previously included in the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Both devices will be powered by the Apple GPU with 5-core graphics for smooth multitasking. All of these performance upgrades have enhanced user experience, with iPhone 15 easily handling your daily high-performance tasks, whether it is high-end gaming or professional video editing. Now talking about the camera, both the iPhone 14 and 15 will have the same diagonal dual camera system with a double LED flashlight. However, iPhone 15 has a major camera upgrade in comparison to the iPhone 14, as now it would be featuring a 48 megapixel main camera with f1.6 aperture compared to the iPhone 14 with a 12 megapixel main camera with f1.5 aperture. This means that the photos captured with the iPhone 15 will have sharper details, colors and illustrations than those captured with the iPhone 14. An additional 2x telephoto option gives users 3 optical quality zoom levels, 0.5x, 1x and 2x for the first time on an iPhone dual camera system. However, both models share a similar 12 megapixel multi-purpose camera, which can be both used as an ultra-wide sensor and telephoto camera. Additionally, the iPhone 15 now comes with the Smart HDR5 rather than the Smart HDR4 included in the iPhone 14, which means HDR photos will have more detailed skin rendering and better colors, which is perfect for vlogging or makeup videos. However, some software and hardware alterations have now made it possible to adjust the focal point even in the Photos app. The quality of portrait shots have now been increased to a step further with focus and depth control. Moreover, the sensor shift optical image stabilization calls for smooth photos and videos on both devices. The front camera module, on the other hand, on both iPhone 14 and 15 is pretty much the same, featuring a 12 megapixel sensor with f1.9 aperture. Other common front camera features include a night mode, enhanced portrait mode, and burst mode. As far as the videography is concerned, both iPhone 14 and 15 are able to capture professional videos in 4K at 60 fps, 1080p at 60 fps, and 720p at 30 fps. And talking about the front camera, it would be sporting video recording up to 4K at 60 fps. A major improvement in the video recording is that the iPhone 15 digital zoom is now increased up to 6x compared to the 3x digital zoom on the iPhone 14. Stereo recording, night mode time-lapse, sensor shift stabilization, and fast autofocus are some common features in iPhone 14 and 15. Last but not least, talking about the connectivity and additional features, both iPhone 14 and 15 are 5G supported devices with Wi-Fi 6 technology. Network speeds on both devices will be tremendously fast no matter which one of you pick. However, a major upgrade has been made with the charging port, as the iPhone 15 will be now featuring the USB Type-C port compared to the usual Lightning 2.0 port on the iPhone 14. Another interesting thing about USB Type-C is that it has filled the last space in the Apple ecosystem, as the same cable can be now used to charge your iPad, iPhone, and MacBook. So, with increased compatibility, there are limitless things which you can do with the iPhone 15. iPhone 15 featuring the USB Type-C port also means that the data transfer speeds up to twice as fast as previous, which is a pro advantage for content creators and video editors. And surprisingly, if you were to ask me about one of the main reasons to buy iPhone 15, then that would be the USB Type-C port. Both iPhone 14 and 15 will have Face ID, accelerometer, and gyroscope sensor. Lastly, discussing about one of the most important part, the price, there is a $100 price increase in iPhone 15 being listed at $800 for the 6/128GB model compared to the iPhone 14 priced at $700 for the 128GB model. Conclusively, the answer to the question of whether you should upgrade to the iPhone 14 or 15 is quite simple yet challenging. If you are a person who is more conscious about the camera, then definitely you should opt for the iPhone 15, as it provides a much better camera system, allowing you to capture more detailed and sharp photos. Similarly, iPhone 15 proves to be a better option when talking about performance, making it a more logical choice for our gamers and content creators out there. The display design, storage, and video recording are similar in iPhone 15 and 14. However, if you're using an iPhone 14, then you can easily skip the iPhone 15, as there aren't such major changes, but if you're using an iPhone 13 or older, then iPhone 15 could be a good option to consider when looking for a new phone. So that was it for today. We hope that our video was useful to you. If you found it useful, don't forget to leave without giving a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to share your own opinion about these devices down in the comment section. Once again, thank you for watching. We will see you in another video.